Johnny seemed crazy, but everything he's saying is right. Michaela, what happened? Marla. Mirla is her name. You about to be my BFF this season. Oh, Johnny, we love you. These are home invasions. Who let this girl wear a crown on TV? Now that's what's up. Oh, Bao is strict. Last time I signed my check nobility, it didn't clear. Guys, I don't like Gil. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to part 1 of the Married at First Sight season 13 matchmaking special. I have not turned it on yet, so I am praying to the good Lord above. Again, I'm not going to waste a prayer that this is not 3 hours like it was last week. Welcome to all of the new people who follow me. Yo, big ups to my old followers, I don't even want to say old, but the like ride or die followers for reposting me, my friends, other pages. Like, I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, I do this because it's fun, but there are times when it is very time consuming. So to see you guys engage with me and to repost and say that you want more, it actually, helps me keep going. Yes, my love language is words of affirmation, if you were wondering. Also, I didn't put any makeup on my bags, and this is day 3 hair, so get into it. Y'all about to see a lot of different hairstyles. Y'all about to see me tipsy. Y'all gonna see me at 12 o'clock talking and just rolling. So get to it, because I hope you learn to like it, because sis, I love it, okay? I will say there were 2 things that I found out. One, I want to say Larissa mentioned that Gil and Mirla, I'm gonna learn these people's name on this episode here, are actually not a black and white couple, but they are Colombian. So I'm really excited for that because people don't really know how big the Afro-Colombian community is in Colombia. You guys know when we had all the unfair glitches and all that, we ran. And if you know anything about Afro-Latino travel, they went hard on travel for the diaspora in the Latin American community and across the Caribbean. So I learned so much, y'all. It's just like, duh. Of course, there's actual black African diaspora in other parts of the Americas. It's not just in the United States of America. Duh, but I don't think we realize that. So I'm happy to see Gil. I'm going to be really excited to see their relationship. I will say, though, we do need to have a conversation on race, ethnicity, and nationality because Afro-Colombian and she's not Afro-Colombian. So while they share a same ethnic group, they do not share a same racial group. And we also found out that Ryan's does not sell sausages. The other thing I want to know is where all these AKAs come from. Is Michaela, because I'm going right there, is Michaela an AKA? Is that why y'all all follow me right now? What's going on? Who put this up on the AKA Reddit site? Is there a secret society that I didn't know y'all were talking about me on? Because I legit got 103 new followers just from yesterday, which is not normal, guys. So I really appreciate you guys. All right, y'all, let's get to it. I'm talking a lot. Let's get right to this episode because I'm so excited. Thank you for only being a 2-hour show and not 3. Y'all heard us.
Turn off and turn on.
Excuse me, Dr. V. Hello, Wingtip. Hello, sis.
This is the Married at First Sight season.
Welcome back, experts. Guys, I feel like we need a drinking game. Every time somebody says everything's bigger in Texas or yeah, it's bigger in Texas, we got to drink. I said it the other day about Marla's, what's her name? Marla. It's probably Marla. Marla's boobies. And Dr. Viviana just said it. So, here's my drink. 2 time. But Donna, that's not alcohol. Yeah, you want me skinny or not?
That marriage has not gone out of style.
Oh, far from
and marriage is still not for punks.
3 couples that decided to stay married, really solid couples.
This didn't age well. Hey, Cedric, Boo. Oh, I did kind of love Sean right there. Brett is a teacher and a volleyball coach. Are you tall, Brett? Y'all. Who let this girl wear a crown on TV? Charisma, what are you doing? Real person on reality TV, not character. Okay, all right, girl. And Lord, I done called this girl Charisma. Her name is Crushma. Crushima. I don't know.
Did they have friends?
Marla, you about to be my BFF this season. Okay, found her. Look at me as a tattoo artist, y'all. Oh, Brett is about to be the awkward guy who we just want to see find love. And then he's going to be paired with like the very outgoing person. And they're going to say, oh, so this is the opposites attract one. They're going to say, well, you can help bring this out of him and you can help calm him. That's Brett. Okay. I read him wrong, but you know. Conan O'Brien.
So So tell me.
Tugs me a little bit closer to make sure I don't get hit by a car.
Michaela, it seemed like when you were starting to answer that, it was going to be somebody who protects you. But every single example that Michaela gave was about her getting hit. When we in the parking lot, I need him to move me over so I don't get hit by a car. When we in the store, I need him to grab me so I don't get hit. Michaela, what happened? Talk to us. What happened, sis? Oh, Johnny, we love you.
Somebody who is
Oh, Jose is going to be hard to please. You know, it's always that guy. You ended a relationship. Are you really done with that? Why are we pushing that so hard? Oh, because we've been lied to in the past.
no.
Oh, so these aren't just home visits anymore. These are home invasions. So you don't get to tidy up. You don't get to order groceries. You don't get to pick your clothes up off the floor. This is raw. I like this room raider style. Shout out to my 90s, 80s, 70s babies. Oh, Chris, you live in a trailer like Miami dude. Okay, operations manager. You know, how much money are you saving by living in a trailer? That's really the questions that I have right now, right? When you see other people's homes, you go look at their, like, how did they decorate, the feng shui? Are those real plants? Are those fake plants? How much money are you saving in rent and mortgage by having an RV?
What is this? Oh no! That's right here. That's not going to
Oh, what was that? Zach plays the piano and plays Beethoven at that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. That's what's up. That's good stuff.
Now that's what's up. Y'all know how every season Pastor Cal always, tries to homeboy and relate to the black man. If I didn't see the previews and the first looks before, I would have known by watching this that Pastor Cal would have picked Zach. New day, same juice, different hangover. You know what? They're making Johnny seem crazy, but everything he's saying is right. You should be brushing your teeth in the morning and before you go to bed. It's smart that if you touch a dirty door handle, especially in public, especially on the New York City trains, you should be washing your hands. Take a shower after you work out. Take a shower guys, none of these things are like really crazy. We're just making him sound crazy when he's actually not. But you know what? I paused this. And for people who don't know, my pause game is impeccable. This man has Dr. Pepper wearing slippers in his house, which is also not crazy when you have hardwood floors. I said hardware. I meant hardwood. Y'all know what I mean. Johnny, listen. I know I said that Mirla might be my best friend, but it might be Johnny this season.
Makes me want to always make them laugh.
Give you
Conan
like
O'Brien.
3 to.
Maybe she'll like slap me on the ass or something as I'm walking by.
I'm gonna go out there and look for an ass slapper.
Yeah.
Y'all, Bao made an Excel spreadsheet on her measurements for baking bread. My grandma used to just, it rolls all the time. Perfect form. I guess you know what? Excel spreadsheets and Mr. Potentially OCD, which I don't really think is OCD, but just really organized, might work. There was a tiger mom somewhere in someone's family. Whose family was it? Also, fun fact about me, I have a tiger tattoo that I picked from Gertz Plaza on Jamaica Ave in New York. And it was just because I picked it. And because I don't want to say I just picked it from a book, because literally I actually saw a woman with it on her back here, but hers was like colored. Mine is just like black and with blue eye. Ignore it. Siberian tiger. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I would just like lie. And people were like, why'd you get it? And I was like, shit, let me start looking up why I have a tiger. And I pulled in like the Asian version, the Asian meaning of what a tiger means. And I was like, yeah, it's because I'm formidable, I'm very rigid. I be lying. Lies. Don't believe me. Oh, did you guys hear that? Bao said, I've dated many great people and I've gotten close to marrying 3 of them. This makes me wonder, is she too analytical, right? Is she creating too many spreadsheets and she's like, this and this should equal that. You don't have all of these things from this list. You can't make a perfect partner because look, on paper, this isn't right. I'm worried about her overanalyzing our good boy Johnny. You have to say that with like Johnny boy. You have to say that. I'm gonna try not to say that this season too much, but that just goes. Bao, I'm worried, sis. Oh, Bao is strict. I can tell. Okay, a couple more things that I want to hear more about later in the season with Bao. One is that she is very critical and she needs somebody who is not as critical, who's more easygoing than she is. I am interested to see how that works. Because we say we want these things, but do we actually want them? Is she going to be too rigid with Johnny and saying that he's not serious enough about something, even though she knows she's too critical, okay? The second thing I'm very interested in is she dropped, oh, we've gone through a lot, as referring to her family. We look like this today, but we have had our struggles. So I'm very interested to hear more about that story, and hopefully she'll open up to Johnny about that later and reveal kind of why she is so rigid and so strict. I have a feeling it has to do with, you know, whatever it is that she went through with her family. So we'll see. They both came from humble beginnings. You know, I kind of said that in the beginning and I went back. Damn, gut. Trust your gut, Donna.
Mirla next.
Mirla's very attractive.
Mirla is her name. First of all, I love the difference in the color of Mirla's mimosa and Dr. Pepper's mimosa. We all know Dr. Pepper last year in that champagne pop sent her. So Mirla, we see you with the light skin mimosa. Mirla, how important is sex? 10. How often would you want to have sex? As much as possible. Gil, meet Mirla. Mirla said, I grew up in domestic violence, and the one thing that I want is to have dinner with no one yelling. We don't think about that. Or I guess people who aren't in domestic violence situations, we don't think of the trauma that these kids or these individuals felt growing up every single day in this environment. I love reality TV. And she just said, do not engage in conflict in any way possible. That is the trauma response that she has to growing up like that. Now, on one side, I hear that. On the other side, sometimes conflict is necessary and it's good. It doesn't have to be the rah-rah domestic violence, like that kind of verbal assault and abuse type of conflict. But sometimes it is okay to disagree and come to a resolution. I want to see how this plays out with Mirla. I don't really see, well, I don't know Gil yet. Let's see. This filter has me looking weird. Look at my, y'all don't know, but like my eyes are separated. My face is actually, my nose is real tiny. My lips are big. Woo! Y'all think plastic surgeons got stock in Snapchat? I wouldn't be surprised. This has to, all of this shit has to keep them alive.
And yes, she has a closet full of designer stuff, but she also has a heart. She's doing a lot of things for education.
Wait,
and
Petty Dr. Pepper. Yeah, she got all that Louis Vuitton Prada, but she got a heart. Dr. Pepper, those are not mutually exclusive, okay? Gil is a firefighter. I was wrong. Well, actually, I'm still banking on the fact that Gil played sports in college. Let's see.
Recipes that you've gotten from.
Gil, not his hairy back now. I'm not going to put it on camera. That's your number one reason for wife, okay? Wax his back. So he is Colombian.
As you can see, as important as oxygen, but it's right underneath.
Okay.
Gil just said sex is not as important as oxygen, but it's right underneath. This is why they link these two together. Oh, he Colombian. It's a coca.
Do
Okay.
you want to do this?
First time I'll meet him, so there has to be a wow factor to it.
How do you wow you out?
All right, our boy Gil just said, I have to be wowed by her physically because you can grow to like somebody, but that's just a friendship. No. I know everybody loves Gil. I can see it already in the comments. But Gil, that's not true. One, Jamie Otis, okay, two, you can definitely meet someone and they're a 7. They could grow to a 9. A 7 will never be a 10. But they can grow to a 9 because the more you get to know them, the more attracted you become to them. And those quirky things that you used to be like, oh, look at that, are now attractive to you. Gil, I know you're not going to have this problem with Mirla, but I challenge you to rethink. Actually, you don't, and if y'all stay together, it doesn't really matter. Gil like a thick.
Under thighs, for sure.
I'll be on the lookout. So what do you want to do?
I'll be on the
Find
lookout.
somebody I can.
Y'all,
And then,
why is it always the case that we are always asking the men what they're looking for physically? Y'all notice how like that is not a question that we have for women? Hello? Problem. I don't even need to read into this, guys. Problem. The book is open anyway. Men, why are you seeking out physical attributes? Women, why are we only seeking out mental, emotional, and personality? I mean, who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Guys, I don't like Gil. I know. I had to whisper that. But I'm not a big fan of him. He and I would not get along. But I'm gonna try to put that aside because I want to see love grow and blossom. You know why it's so tough for me, right? Because my best friend Mirla is getting married to him, and I only want for the best for her. So I'm just concerned about Gil. Gil, I can see you getting frustrated when things don't go your way because you're used to them going your way, doing what you want. I also feel like there's a chip on your shoulder too, and I don't want to see it. / I do want to see it because I want us to get the experts in to handle so that you and Mirla can live happily ever after and this issue can be resolved. Now, Dr. Pepper mentioned, one of my concerns is that he makes significantly less than she does. She, is buying her Prada, Louis Vuitton, whatever, so I don't know what she's doing. And he is a firefighter who, in 10 years, can retire and receive that good pension. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, they have probably 2 different lifestyles. But your boy Pastor Cal said, as a firefighter, what you don't make in salary, you make up for in the nobility of what you do. The last time I signed my check nobility, it didn't clear. You know what? I'm gonna write an email. I'm gonna write an email to my landlord. This month's rent is actually coming in nobility. I opened the door for 4 elders. I held groceries for this handicapped woman. I put my coat down when I saw a pretty lady with gloves walking by a puddle. I went up into a tree and saved a cat. And I paid for someone's swipe on the train. Rent free? Here's my nobility. Okay. No. And listen, I'm not one like, oh my God, we have to make the same thing. But like, fam, lifestyles, it depends on how far apart it is. And it's different because like as a firefighter, you're not, no pun intended, but like what's the ladder there? It's not like, oh, he's making this now, but he can strive to make this, this, and this. Like, if money is an issue for you, you just have to understand that this is what it is. Let's talk about how to invest the money that you're making as a firefighter. Let's talk about how your schedule is a lot more nimble and you're able to watch the kids a lot more. So 1, we don't have to pay for daycare as much, right? And 2, you're involved in their lives a lot more than an outside stranger is, right? Let's talk about the benefits of you being a firefighter in our lives that can bring in and save us some money just by you being present and having this job, not by your nobility. I appreciate you, but again, my bills. What the hell is this? All right, guys, I'm gonna stop it right here for part 1. We've got our 2 couples. We met a couple of other, I guess, unmatchables who may not be on the Unmatchable show, but I will be dropping part 2 on Sunday. So depending on when you watch this, it may be up. See y'all later. It's Rizzo. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, forward, tell a friend, and pass this on to someone you know. I'll see y'all tomorrow.